Love is in the air, and not only is love in the air, but you know, 2,4,5 trioxin is in the air also. So when you combine that in the air with love, then you get Julie Walker, who is the lead character in a movie I'm about to do commentary for, which is The Return of the Living Dead 3. Now, I'm doing this because I did say in my last commentary of The Return of the Living Dead, the original, I did say eventually I would do commentary on part 3, and it was easier to get to. I don't have to look through my VHS tapes for part 2 and all of that other type stuff. But yeah, part 3 is something, if anybody out there is listening, part 3 is something I owe the listeners. And I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. Now, people, be mindful. Excuse me. This will probably be, I'm not going to say it's going to be lazy, but I will probably sound like this unless it's a part that I get really excited about. I'll probably sound like this throughout the entire commentary because it was a long night I'll be honest out there, honesty is key, especially for my listeners out there. It was a long night of drinking, and I'm still feeling the effects of that, on top of being on coffee right now. So coffee and hangover, it's just, this is all shit that doesn't mix with each other, like the 2,4,5 trioxin. But hopefully I won't be going after anybody's brains. Now, let me just briefly, before I hit play on the DVD, I'll just say, you had the original Return of the Living Dead, Dan O'Bannon. The second one was directed by Ken Wiederhorn, and that was a really troubled set. If you watch the documentary on it, and I watch it often, you can see it was a troubled set. Really, really troubled set. And it went full-blown comedy. Now, while the first one had moments that were creepy for me and were scary for me, the second one, there's no scary moments for it at all. And this one was Return of the Living Dead 3 was directed by Brian Yuzna. And I think he did a Bride of the Reanimator. He's done a lot of I think he did The Dentist, was it The Dentist or The Dentist 2? I can't remember. Somebody out there help me out. If you listen to it, correct me on it or something. But he did one of the Dentist movies, if I'm not mistaken. And this guy is he's an underrated horror genius, because he basically made Romeo and Juliet, Bonnie and Clyde, for the zombie genre. And that's exactly what this was. Even though Julie was more in the forefront, and she was really running shit. Shout out to Melinda Clarke for playing such a iconic character, man. And she's horror royalty for me. She's been in things like, she's been in Spawn, and she's been in there was a show that was on, I can't remember if it was UPN back then or what, but it's called Heaven Help Us. She was on a TV show that I actually was into for a little bit. Nobody judge me out there. But she's been in a lot of different things. If I'm not mistaken, she might have been on One Tree Hill. I don't know. I would have to get my IMDb game up for a second. But yeah, man, this was the one this is very underrated as far as zombie movies go, because it just has a life of its own, and it does its own. It has its own rules. It has its own style. And one of the things I loved is that they brought it full circle back to the military involvement of the first movie. And that's something that is very genius about this movie, because, you had James Cameron use the line of typical Army fuck up, and you had all these mentions of the military, but you didn't really see what was going on behind the scenes. Like, we were on the outside looking in, and all we got was Colonel Glover. Basically, that's the most military involvement we saw, and the shots that he was calling throughout the movie. So we get it in we get it in full here, and I can appreciate that. So first of all, let me hit play. Another episode of Tudor Reviews, people. Of course, Romero Tudor, yours truly. That's me. I'm gonna try to stay as lively as I can. No pun intended, because I'm watching a movie about dead people. So, you know. Now, one thing I want to say about these title cards is, it took me a really long time, even this being one of my favorite zombie movies, it took me a really long time to realize that Julie inflicting the damage on herself, I'm not going to talk about it beforehand, but whatever damage she inflicts on herself, some of it, you see it in these title cards, which is awesome. Basil Wallace is Riverman. Shout out to Basil Wallace, man. He's I actually saw they had The Wood playing. If anybody out there knows The Wood, it was on I said it was on. It was Omar Epps, Richard T. Jones, I think his name is, and Taye Diggs. And Basil Wallace actually plays the father of the bride. And doesn't matter what movie I see him in, man, and he's I don't see him in much. I got to do my research, but he is Riverman in this movie, and that is forever what I will see him as.
Hello, John, this is Lieutenant Colonel Sinclair. Pleasure.
Sarah Douglas.
Sinclair is here from Washington, sir.
Who's always an asshole in these movies. Sarah Douglas. Now, if anybody knows Sarah Douglas, she plays I just forgot her name that fast. People, y'all gotta bear with me on this commentary, man. I'm really running on fumes, but I'm trying to put content out there for y'all. But Sarah Douglas was actually on one of my favorite movies ever. She was on The Return of Swamp Thing, and she played the girlfriend or the love interest of the mad scientist doctor. And she actually let Heather Locklear go in that movie, so she gets a pass from me. Because in that movie, Heather Locklear was, Jesus Christ, we're not going to get on the topic of that. Whole different movie entirely. Maybe I'll do a commentary for Return to Swamp Thing eventually. Because I know it's got his fan base. I can't be the only one. And if I am the only fan of that movie, I'm cool with that. Written by John Penny. Shout out to John Penny. I don't know you, but you did a damn good job penning this movie, Penny. Now here we get the first shot of Julie. And I love that they're like just parked up on the edge of a cliff. And Julie's putting a lighter to her hand. Julie was already with the shits, quote unquote. J. Trevor Edmond as Kurt, her boyfriend, who also, they both are underrated actors. He's an underrated actor, she's an underrated actress. Now let me say, I feel like they did a throwback to The Return of the Living Dead, the original, having a lead with red hair, who was fine as all hell, that
Are you guys gonna do Club Kill with us tonight or what?
ended up becoming undead.
So did you find out anything else?
Not any more than I heard on the phone last night.
But I love J. Trevor Edmond as Kurt, man. He's good at looking like he's stressed out. He does awesome in that. He was in Pumpkinhead 2. He was in Higher Learning briefly. He was in a couple roles. I think he was in Lord of Illusions. I haven't really finished that movie all the way, but J. Trevor Edmond is definitely an actor that didn't get the dues that he should have in the 90s, whether he had a stellar career or not. He was always he always brought it, man. And one of the things I noticed about J. Trevor Edmond, wait, real quick. This is Brian Peck playing one of these technicians right here. Brian Peck is the only person in the series, well, in the trilogy, fuck part 4 and part 5 of Return of the Living Dead, but he was the only person in the trilogy that returned for each movie. He played Scuzz in Return of the Living Dead, the first one. Now, anybody that doesn't know Scuzz, he was the one with the yellow mohawk, with the trench coat, with the buttons and the pins clipped all onto it. He got killed by the half corpse in the window.
I'm sure it will.
And in Return of the Living Dead 2, they hired him back as to play multiple zombies, and here he plays a technician. So that was good.
We were going to use it as a weapon against the war on marijuana, and then came that leak in '69. We found out about its special properties. We did the only thing we could. After the gas brought the dead back to life, we rounded them.
Now that's a blooper right there. He said it came to leak in '69 when the events of Night of the Living Dead took place in 1968, and it's supposed to be based on a true story. I don't know. Like, you know, John Penny, you got some splaining to do. And of course, now I can't remember the point that I was trying to make prior to talking about Brian Peck. I cannot remember.
317. Same as on the card. Let's try it.
Shit.
What are you doing?
Now I don't know if
It's all on my tongue.
I don't know if tonguing down the sliding area of a card actually works, but it worked for her, and she had a lizard tongue thing popping right now. I think in the commentary she said her tongue was the size of Gene Simmons' tongue from Kiss.
Yeah, I think this.
Commencing rounds now.
Commencing round, sir. Now this, as a kid, this always scared me. The structure of how this military base on the interior is because everything's so sealed. And it's like, if shit hits the fan, it's going to be super sealed. You know, grates and gates are going to go down. And see, she had a line right there. They keep it airtight because there's glass on the outside of these structures, and they can see inside to different departments. And I don't, you know, like if shit hits the fan, it's going to be super quarantined. So how would you get out? You know, it's kind of like a fail-safe type of structure, where if something like, say the trioxin gas was to leak, and they had it set up in a way where if it leaks, we can't risk it getting out, so everybody dies type of thing.
We're all set here, sir.
All right.
I don't know, man. It's really, this whole military aspect is so good. It's so good. Because it really, that's one of the things I will always appreciate about this movie, is that it really brought me back to the first movie. In the second movie, you didn't get a lot of military involvement. You got Colonel Glover in two scenes. You got scenes where he saw the trioxin barrels and he's like, Jesus Christ, not again. And they did the close up on the barrels. And then you got the scene where Jesse was calling the military. He was calling the number on the side of the trioxin tank. And he asked for Colonel Glover at some point. And he talked to him, and then the power lines went out. The phone lines went out. And then you got a couple soldiers getting killed by zombies. That was it. But this is like, you get it in full, man. And I love it. Also, let me say this. Now, they're putting the trioxin gas on this cadaver, this corpse. Let me say, I need this series, as much as I adore this series, I need the Return of the Living Dead series to pick a fucking color, man. In the original, it was yellow gas. In the second one, it was green gas. In the third one, this one, it's white gas. Pick a fucking color, man, for this trioxin shit. Unless we got levels to this shit. Look at those eyes, those dead eyes. Shout out to God damn, I can't remember the special effects guy's name, but shout out to what he did for the eyes. Now apparently this actor that plays the cadaver, he was a homeless guy, and they just casted him as a zombie. But I think they said in the commentary he was an extra in Die Hard, so he was kind of bougie. He wanted a limo and he wanted all kinds of shit. He played a great zombie though. Another aspect I love of this movie, they shoot the zombies with projectiles to freeze them and just put them up. You know, you put them up and then that's it. That's all she wrote. And then you use them again. You can bring them back again however you please.
Oh God, I know. How did they do it? I knew this would be worth checking out, God. I just knew it.
We gotta get out of here.
One thing about Julie that kind of, I mean, listen, people, I'm a horror buff just as much as the next person, probably more. Like, I live and breathe this horror genre. I love it. It's my favorite genre ever. But the way Julie is obsessed with death, I can understand Kurt's frustration. Because she's like, I just knew it would be good. And then they're leaving. And she's like, they didn't see us, Kurt. Like, let's stay. Well, she didn't say that, but it's just like, that's the tone of her voice. And he's just like, listen, I don't give a fuck. We're getting up out of here. And she has this look on her face like she's disappointed. She's like, oh, he doesn't like death as much as I do. It's like, yeah.
This was really a team effort.
Don't be modest, John. This was your baby from the start. You know, it was John who figured out these poor dead bastards craved brains so they could get electricity from the neurons.
Oh, is that right?
Electricity from the neurons. That was something new. They didn't explain that in the movies. Oh, this is about to be bad. Ooh. Ooh. He bit his fucking fingertips off. And here we have zombies using tools. He's stabbing this guy to death with a scalpel. It's like, this shit has hit the fan, people, early on. I love it. But what I don't understand is how are y'all getting tossed around by undead flesh? And I don't understand also, that's another continuity error. How, if these projectiles work, they hit him square in the head. How is he awake right now? They should explain that. Maybe the projectiles don't work. He killed Dr. Hickox. He killed the shit out of Dr. Hickox. He bashed his brains against the wall. See, this is the type of shit where they would call his wife and kids up and try to cover it up. You're not going to call his wife up and say, listen, Dr. Hickox died. It was a continuity error, and he got his brains bashed in. And now, I was expecting a shot just now. Let me say something, people. I'm actually watching the theatrical cut. Now, I wish I had the unrated version, because there is a shot of either drool or some type of acidic thing dripping into his brain. They actually show it. And that is one of the things that brings him back to life. But we didn't get that shot here.
Jesus
reminds me, man. I just want to give a fuck you shout out to the MPAA, man. The MPAA, you tone these movies down, and it's a slap in the face to effects crews. You know, you had Wayne Toth, and I can't remember all the people that did the special effects for it was a big crew that did special effects for this movie. You had these people do this type of extensive work just to cut it out of the film. It's a fucking horror movie. Like, goddamn, man, I don't understand the you know, I'm not gonna go on a rant here, folks. I'm not, but the MPAA are really assholes, man.
What the hell happened here?
They really are, man. And
John, Washington.
it really, like, I don't know what else to say, but it is a slap in the face to people that actually sit in these special effects trailers, and they come up with these amazing practical effects, man, just to get them cut out the movie. We don't even see half the shit in this movie, and I've seen the unrated version in spades, and it's awesome. It's the first version I saw, so when I bought this on DVD, it's like, wait, what? But, you know, no rant. I just wanted to give a fuck you shout out to the MPAA for editing down our good gore films. Now here we got a sex scene, of course. Got to. Which is weird because she's talking about what they just saw, like the dead guy they just saw while they're fucking, and it's kind of like, I feel his pain. It's like, damn, babe, we smashing right now. Like,
God, I bet he was in hell. It must be awful to be dead.
it must be awful to be dead.
Julie, why don't you just give it a rest?
What? What's the matter?
I'm just so carried away with all this.
And this is my thing with the MPAA. You show her tits, which is not a bad thing. You show her
We
tits
don't know if that was a corpse.
while she's on her back, while she's sitting up, or
No way.
whatever, and then you cut out the gore. Shows how much of creeps that the MPAA are. I'm just saying.
Julie, I told you I don't care about my dad.
But I feel his I understand his you know, his pain, because it's like he's trying to smash and she's just like, yeah, babe, do you remember that dead guy we saw 5 minutes ago? I'll be like, baby, like, come on now. Let's both of us get off first, and then we'll talk about it later.
Oh, shit. My dad's here.
Damn, that is a dope ass house. Like the exterior shot of that house, it looks like he works for the military. That shit is fly.
I gotta put the car key back. Yes, sir?
Talk with you, son.
What is that?
I need to talk with you alone.
Kent McCord as the dad. And Kent McCord he's a very stern father. Like, I understand him in this movie. However, he is an asshole because there's a line he's about to say where he says, getting you away from that girl will be the best thing that ever happened to you. And it's like, be lucky your son's, I mean, he's into a lot of bullshit. He steals your key card. He's sneaking into your fucking facility.
I got a little bad news tonight. I'm being reassigned to another project.
What?
Being relocated to Oklahoma City. We report.
It's probably the most serious acting we've gotten in the series.
Dad, we just got here 6 months ago.
Listen, Curtis, I'm sorry. I don't like this any more than you do, but it's nothing we haven't done a dozen times before. So I want you to have your room packed by Saturday. Sunday, you start on the garage. Listen, you didn't have to find that car key we were looking for, did you?
No, I didn't.
I don't understand. Some bitch got to be around here somewhere.
I love his the study. I want to call that a study or office that he has. It's fucking awesome. You got that fly ass leather chair. You got a desk. You have a liquor cabinet. You have a bookshelf filled with books. It's awesome. I love it.
Dad, I'm not gonna go. What? I'm not gonna go. I don't want to go. I finally got friends here now.
Curtis, maybe I didn't make myself clear.
It's kind of a character arc where you can see Kurt is a bit of an outcast. He said, I finally got friends here now.
I'm not going to go.
Curtis,
What?
son, I have tried to be very understanding of you in the last few weeks. I let you get that motorcycle. I even put up with you wanting to be a rock and roll drummer because I know you'll outgrow it. But this is where I draw the line. I will not have you define me on this. Now, do you understand me? And don't think I
Defy
don't know
or
where this is coming from
define?
either. Getting you away from that girl would be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Dad, I'm not going!
There's that line.
Curtis, I am not finished talking with you yet.
That's
Don't walk away from me.
that's what defines. Shit. I just slapped myself in the face trying to define that word. But that's what defines his dad as an asshole. He said getting you away from that girl would be the best thing that ever happened to you. And it's like,
You mean you moving out?
personally, if my son's in love, if I had a son, you know, I have a daughter, but it's like if I have a son, I'm not gonna,
Yes, you are.
God damn it,
you
get back
know,
in my office.
I've been there before where I was younger and people told
Control
me
yourself.
what to do and how to feel and stuff. It's like I wouldn't necessarily tell my son something like that.
Never recognized when your mother was alive.
You keep your hands off of me.
Another character arc, he said, you never acted like this when your mother was alive. So that goes to show Kurt's been a different character since I love these characters, man. I really do. Kurt's been a different character since his mother was gone. Now they're on the motorcycle rolling out. Now she gotta chill because they're on a motorcycle and she's like this was unfortunate. Okay, now, for anybody listening, or anybody that might be out there in the universe watching the movie with me, of course you see Julie flies. She doesn't even fly. She damn near pole vaults off that fucking motorcycle and she breaks her neck on a telephone pole. Now, I get it, but you know what? I've never been in a motorcycle accident before, so only car accidents. So I can't really say how a body is launched physically and realistically. So, you know, we'll just run with it for now. We'll run with it. I won't make a big thing out of it. I promise.
Julie, talk to me. Damn it, talk to me! Help us! Somebody help us!
I love that zoom out shot because it just shows how isolated they really are. This part is really sad though. It got me as a kid, man, when I first saw it, because it's like, you know, I was a kid when I saw it, but I understood, like,
You promised me!
on the outside looking in, I understood when people love each other, and it's like this guy just lost the love of his life.
You said you would never.
It's a different level of grief right here. And here we are, the card that started it all. Now, let me just say this, people. Love is a hell of a thing. It's a hell of a drug. But I'm not sure I would want to bring my loved one back to life. He had her dead on the back of that motorcycle and nobody noticed. Some shitty staff members right there. Because if I'd had to give him clearance to go in, I'd be like, yo, what's up with your girlfriend? She sleep? And see, she's pale as shit with blood dripping out her mouth. You're like, is your girlfriend all right? But yeah, I really don't think I would want to bring one of my loved ones back, because I'm not going to say, you know, fate is a little different. as far as like people dying and stuff like that. Sometimes people die unjustly, but there's a line she gives him where she said, "You brought me back when you should have just left me dead." And it's almost accurate, because when he brings her back, he sets off a chain reaction of shit that he can't control. You know, not even his dad in the military can control it, because it spirals out of control so much as the movie goes on. Wait, so does that make Kurt the villain here, people? It's a good question. I think it's a valid question. Is Kurt the villain for bringing her back? And where's security? This motherfucker's opening up doors and turning locks and shit. Like, he's about to put on a hazmat suit and get a whole barrel of Triox. It's like, I don't, like, where is your security? Where is it? Now, can you imagine if Kurt did this before? I would be the fucking security guard, just on the walkie-talkie or watching the camera, like, yo, we got John's son up in here. We got that kid up in here again, doing the do. Now, this black security guard, he reminds me of the guy from VR Troopers, and I swear to God it is. Anybody out there, if you remember, I'm showing my age again. If you remember VR Troopers, there was a black VR trooper who looks just like the security guard in this movie. He trying to pry this shit open. Ew. Now, how cool would it have been if Kurt had gotten exposed to the trioxin too? Trying to bring her back to life. And honestly, if this shit was strong enough to go up into the atmosphere and cause acid rain and be strong enough to soak into the grass and the soil and bring people back to life, then just the smell of it alone, like, I know if I smoke bud, I can still smell it. I can't get high off of it, but I can still smell it. Even if I go into a room where somebody has smoked, I can still smell it. So it's like, Kurt should have got a little bit of exposure, but, you know, continuity, schmontinuity.
What is this? What are you wearing? Remember what?
Now, is this necrophilia? I mean, he's not having sex with her, not yet, but he does fuck her eventually when they meet Riverman and they get settled in and they're hiding from the gang. It's like, is that necrophilia? It is. She's dead.
What's going on? Kurt, what's wrong with me? Kurt, what happened?
You see, we were on the...
Oh, no. Now, this is no Tar Man, but this is definitely a wicked-ass zombie design right here. Is the guy named... What is the guy's name? That does the... Tom Renone. Tom Renone. Shout out to you, man, who did the practical effects. I mean, it was him of many people in the crew, but he's one of the guys that did the commentary with Melinda Clark. And he explains all the effects and shit. Ugh. Ugh. Now this is no Tar Man, but this zombie scared the shit out of me as a kid. Not as much as Tar Man, but the fact that it's laughing is strange, and it's.
What's going on? Kurt, tell me what happened.
We had an accident.
What kind of accident?
On the bike.
What happened?
You died.
It's not news to be taken lightly. You died. It's gonna be all right though, baby. Ugh. Let's do a close-up on his boots to see that he is the man in charge to start running after the problem. This fucking security guard is trash. Even for a black guy, man. I'm sorry, I can't root for this black guy. Riverman, you're cool. But no, not this guy. And then the motherfucker said, halt. That's why your ass is about to get eaten.
Is that what I'm gonna become?
Yo, even in, I'm sorry, man. Even in death, Julie is still worried about death. She's like, Kurt, is that what I'm gonna become? He's just like, yo, let's get the fuck out of here. And they peeled off.
Seem alright. Like
I love it. So I said one thing about J. Trevor Edmond, man, he's amazing at being stressed out and emotional in movies. Is fucking is awesome. Excuse me, people. That burp was a little not extreme, but
and obviously there was a very strong connection between them, and that should be enough to keep her from attacking him, at least until her brain shuts down. If she attacks him, he becomes like her.
Pentagon Special Command will be here in 6 hours.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I also suggested to General Meade that I go ahead and take over scientific operations.
I don't think you quite understand. Your command does not start till 9 hours tomorrow morning.
Yes, I do understand, but under the circumstances,
No. John will stand his command until they arrive.
I like this guy. He was like John's right-hand man. You know, he called the shots when John couldn't. And even at the end of the movie, when shit's hitting the fan, he lets him know, like, listen, we have to get the hell up out of here. I love that scene.
My skin feels so weird. I don't smell. Do I smell?
Don't smell.
Now she's freaking out.
I'm so hungry. If I could just get something to eat, I think I'll be okay.
Working on it, Julie. I'm just trying to find someplace open.
Well, I saw a store back there. Why don't we go back
There's
there?
too many people. I need to find a place where there's no people. They're gonna be looking for us.
Damn it, Kurt, give me some fucking food now!
Yo, that's every girlfriend, living or dead. It's like, god damn it, give me some fucking food now. They're always hungry, man. You gotta feed them. Now here we got the Latino gang. I do like these actors.
Just a few more minutes, Issa.
You said that an hour ago.
If we would have left when you wanted to, he never would have made it to level 7.
Yeah.
Pia Reyes, I think her name is. She was good eye candy. There's good eye candy in this movie. Now this is every girlfriend, living or dead, grabbing snacks.
You don't need all this.
Leave me alone. I don't know what I want.
When are you gonna know?
I don't know. When I taste it.
When are you gonna know? This is every girlfriend, living or dead.
What the fuck is wrong with it?
That might be an ongoing theme for the rest of this movie, man.
Don't you ever feed her ese.
Fucking asshole.
He asked you a fucking question. Stay out. Right?
Oof.
Did you say something to me ese?
This is definitely intense. But the other guy was an asshole because he's like, hey, he asked you a fucking question. And it's like, he asked me a question, but as a joke, being a dickhead about it. So you're being an asshole and just as much as a dickhead by saying, yo, he asked you a fucking question. It's like, man, I don't know. I'm built differently. This could have been avoided. And then just randomly, you got Mogo, the one that plays Mogo. I can't remember the actor's name. He jumps over the fucking counter and just is taking out the register. I don't. God damn, man.
Hey, stop it! Get away from there!
Pistola. He pulled out that burner. He like, listen, y'all ain't gonna rob my store.
You, move out of the way. Move! Move! Okay, man? Hey, hey, you! Put the money down! Put the money down!
I can't take it without you.
Get the fuck out of here! Santos! You bleed! Oh! I'll see you later.
Dick move, man.
Marco, let's go! Let's go! Get out of my way!
Oh.
Let's fight!
Whew. And that wasn't even like a crazy effect like it could have been on some Day of the Dead shit, but damn. Her biting his arm is, and see, now she got that look on her face. She's like, what is this, blood? I like this. She got a taste for something new.
Where the cops come? Come on!
Damn, she bit the shit out his arm.
Come on! Come on! Hurry!
Damn, that bite, man. That's bad.
The hospital. 2 blocks. All right, Tariq, give me the keys. I go with them. What's the showdown?
Now, in the really real world, I mean, I don't know. I live in Philly, folks, so this is LA. I don't know if the cops, as soon as the van peeled off, if they would have started shooting at him. I don't know. Maybe things are different. There's a different world out here, and where you come from. Oh no! People, she is now. If you hear my reaction, she's stabbing. She pulled a button off of her coat, a little skull button, a pin, and she's stabbing herself with the. Oh God! There are effects in this movie that didn't. Now that effect is bad enough for me; it's cringeworthy. But there is an unrated version of this, people. Oof. Wig shot. Now they done shot and killed the guy. You know why this wouldn't happen in real life? Because he's Asian guy. Now if he was black and he was hanging out the side, hanging out the back of a van that was being chased, and he's waving, saying "Don't shoot," they would have shot him. But he's Asian, so this is very unrealistic. Very unrealistic.
I think we lost him. Julie, what's that noise?
What's that noise? Oh.
Brains.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Julie, stop it! Julie! Julie! Stop it.
Now, people out there, let me ask you a question. Is that a make or break situation? A make or break decision where you catch your girl... Now, actually, for the fellas, when you catch your girlfriend eating someone's brains, like literally, do you break up with her after that? I don't know if you'd be able to. She'd probably find you regardless, and it's not like, you know, you can get somebody for her because she'll just eat them. But he just literally caught his girlfriend eating brains, and I don't know. That's a different level of love right there, man. That's the ongoing theme for this. Love is in the air with the trioxin. I feel like this dickhead was a real cop. Like this dude with the crustache. I feel like he was a real cop that they just put on set. Fucking MPAA. Because when that guy hopped out the van as a zombie, you could see him. There's a shot of him sticking the crowbar into the cop's eye. And the crowbar is still in the cop's eye and them falling to the ground. But the way it's cut, you don't see anything. And for gorehounds like me, and I know you fellow gorehounds are out there, man, and I know y'all stand by me strong, but gorehounds like me, I need to see all this shit. It's a fucking zombie movie, for God's sakes, man. Then the military pops up with the projectiles to kill the zombie. I always felt like they should have broke out a neuralizer from Men in Black, because the way they pull up, it's crazy. You ready to roll?
No sign of your son or the girl, sir. Damn it. All right. Let's make this a starting point. You're gonna circle search, keep widening the perimeter till we found her. And remember, I do not want my son hurt. Yes, sir.
Love Kent McCord, man. I do not want my son hurt. I don't give a fuck what y'all do to her. Make sure my boy is good.
Come on, we gotta make it across the bridge.
And meanwhile, his son is he is not giving up on this girl.
This can't be happening.
I don't know, man. Like it makes me it really, this movie really makes you question the love you have for your mate. I don't know, man. Like, it's one thing if my girl was eating brains as a delicacy or some shit. Like, some things I can't agree with. I'm not supposed to understand, but You're physically eating brains, like human. Oh, this effect is nasty, and we don't even get to see it. We get to see a glimpse of it. Ooh. It's another effect that we didn't get to see. She's sticking a spring, like literally spiraling a rusty spring into her arm. And we do get to see it in the unrated version, but unfortunately this version I'm watching, they didn't have the big boy draws on. Fucking MPAA.
Do you want to be dead? All right, that's fine. What was I thinking? Look at you, you're disgusting.
It's typical boyfriend-girlfriend argument. He called her disgusting, she's discouraged, and she runs off. He reminds me of if Edward Furlong grew up from Terminator 2 and just prospered into this, as opposed to playing in like The Crow, Wicked Prayer, and the Night of the Demons remake. Shout out to Edward Furlong though.
Don't be stupid. Julie, get off the ledge, please.
No.
Julie, damn it. Stop screwing around and get back over here now.
Just go away.
Julie.
Go away.
Go away. You heard that before.
I didn't mean what I said before.
He said, I didn't mean what I said before. I'm sorry. This is, people, listen, man. The crazy thing about this movie is even though she's dead and the circumstances of this movie and the premise, this is regular relationship drama. It really is. The way that they're talking.
Don't you see?
Her eyelashes are the shit though. I won't lie. Oh. She said, and I oop. And Riverman is just watching like, holy shit. That's real relationship problems for you. Like Riverman is really sitting there watching. She fell right into the goddamn river. It's not even a river. It's a fucking it's a flood. This is a rainy night in Philly. This is the streets in Philly. On a rainy night. She hit more concrete than she hit water. That's for damn sure.
Roger, 37 Charles Hall.
Damn, look at this.
Stopped and detained according to order.
Never seen so many pigs, man, turn out for a lousy little hit.
Maybe you killed that guy in the store.
Hey, relax with that shit. I didn't kill nobody. He was alive. Santos.
I guess he couldn't die afterwards from blood loss.
What's the matter, Carnalito?
Santos is a doctor, apparently.
I don't know. It's his arm, man. Look.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
What the fuck happened, Mojo?
Look, she bit me.
Who bit you?
The bitch in the store.
She gave you something, I say. She gave you something bad.
Well, what is it, man?
I don't know.
What is it, man?
Gangrene. Rabies. Maybe the bitch had rabies.
Santos.
Rabies, man.
What are we gonna do?
Holy shit. Yo, these motherfuckers, man. I love these, I hate, but I love these, gang
To the
members.
sewer tunnel and out the 7th Street Bridge. Let's go to the river. Let's go to the river, Santos.
Let's go to River Santos, because I know where everything is at. I know that the shit hooks up to Derry and Maine, and we can go holla at Pennywise in the Losers Club. It's like, nigga, you, this motherfucker, he got a map of the river. Sit your ass down somewhere.
What the hell do you want? I swallowed 3 men one time back in New Orleans. It was a night just like this. Pitch black.
Pitch black.
Joy! They were floating along just as nice as you want her. Then they round the corner, and she rose up like a big old black viper and pulled them under, just like that. Swallowed them whole. Never found one of them. Joy!
He ain't trying to hear it.
I saw it all. Just like I saw it here. Joy! You know, from where I was, looked like she jumped in on purpose. Why don't you mind your own goddamn business? Seems like she don't want to be found. And I'm just telling you what I saw. Well, nobody asked you.
Nobody asked you.
Look in the mirror. I saw the bottom of my shoe. Julie. Julie, talk to me. Honey, talk to me. Talk to me. Leave her be. She gone. She can't be. I'm telling you, kid, they don't get no deader than that. You don't understand. It's impossible. She can't do it. Julie. Julie, talk to me. Wake up. Julie, talk. You are the best.
Let go of me. Let me go.
No, Julie, no. Shh. No.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
Typical relationship talk, living or dead. She's like, why are you doing this to me?
I don't know what's happening.
He's just trying to love her, and she's like, listen, I'm dead, nigga.
I'm not alive. I'm not dead. I'm just so lonely.
I hated that line. I always, like, even when I was a kid and I had a gut-busting crush on her, I hated that line. I hated that line. She said, I'm not alive, I'm not dead, I'm just lonely. And I also hated the fact that he said, if we stick together, we can beat this. It's like, she's dead. You can't beat this shit. You can't beat trioxin, buddy.
It is. Sure ain't good.
Now they pull up talking shit, and you see Mogo hopped out the back seat like, yeah, me too. It's like, me too with the rabies and shit. And then you got Felipe is standing on top of the hood. It's just like, I'd have been like, man, get the hell off my car, dude. It's like, we know we're trying to be intimidating. You don't have to stand on my hood and dent this shit. Oh, man.
John, will you not beat yourself up about this? We're doing everything we can.
Yeah, but it just doesn't seem to be enough, does it?
Sir, we found their escape route. It's a storm drain that leads from here to the viaduct under the river bridge.
All right, notify the rest of the troops.
Your acting is terrible.
It's just arrived from General Meade.
Son of a bitch. What is...
You're officially being relieved of your command. I'm to take over science operations effective immediately. Sergeant!
Yes, ma'am.
So now I'm in control of the situation. I want it upgraded immediately to total indiscriminate containment.
A what?
Indiscriminate containment. Wait, did I say that right? Indiscriminate containment? Containment?
There's still a chance.
A chance isn't good enough. Reynolds, what are you doing?
I'm going after my son.
You are no longer part of this effort.
Come on.
And I love that he had people that were still riding with him, regardless of what the fuck, regardless of how in charge she was of the situation. He grabbed a gat, one of those projectile weapons, and he's like, yo, come on. But he had members that were still riding with him. I love it.
What's the matter?
Get these cramps. I feel so stiff.
I'd have been like, it's called rigor mortis, baby. You're gonna be all right, okay? Give me a kiss. It's
Come on.
You know, the thing about this movie, people, is that it is a very big departure from the original. However, it still has elements of the original. Like I said, a lot of the comedy for me is unintentional, but the gore is still there. The zombies are still there. The trioxin's still there, and they just took the military involvement and ran with it. But this movie definitely stands on its own just as much as the first one does.
I'll never find you down here. What is this place?
In its own way, of course.
I call it home.
And the character of Riverman, I love this character, man. Spoiler alert, it's a shame what happens to him, but he definitely is a pivotal character. And even after his demise, well, his human demise, that is.
Thanks. What kind of trouble are you in anyway? Come on, kid. Ever with me. I may live with rats, but I sure as hell ain't one of them. We were on our way to Seattle. We got into a mess with those guys. There was an argument and the guy was shot. Did you do it? No, they did, and they took off.
It's like, you believe me or you don't. He just walked off. Love Riverman, yo. Got to.
So, what are you gonna do in Seattle?
I don't know. Get a job or something. Maybe get a gig in a band playing drums.
You a musician?
I don't know. Never been in a band or anything, but it's what I want to do. I know it sounds stupid.
Don't sound stupid to me.
He is like borderline over the top, but borderline
You don't think it
genius.
sounds crazy?
Hell no. Sounds like you got something inside you. You just gotta get out. Like me. Me and my things. I figure if people found out what they had inside them and how to get it out, there'd be a lot more happy people.
So you really think I could do it?
Sure, why not? Of course, what do I know? You talking to a guy who lives in the sewers.
I do like this bonding moment between the two of them. Like, though they just met, Kurt, you know, things end the way they do, but Kurt had a little bit of hope because of this
I don't
guy.
know your name.
So,
He actually saved them from
I wanted to say thanks. Thanks for everything, man.
premature
I'm
demise,
never
I
gonna
guess
have
you
a
could
chance
say.
to repay you.
And he said, you saved us. You know, I don't know if I'll get a chance to repay you. And Riverman gives him this.
What's this?
Mardi Gras coin. Next time you find someone who needs help, you just help them out. And you give them that coin, and you tell them to do the same to somebody else. I figure as long as that coin keeps circulating, there'll always be somebody out there doing something good for somebody.
You got a deal?
You can call me Riverman. Come on, vámonos. Let's just go, huh?
That line wasn't delivered badly, but I feel like the "you can call me Riverman" line, maybe it should have been a little different. Maybe.
I think we should get Mondo to the hospital.
Oh, once we find the bitch, está chingando. Santos around. Cálmate.
Yo, yo, they in the sewers clowning, yo. This gang, man, and I say gang, I use that term loosely. I say gang because the first Return of the Living Dead had a gang. It was a gang of teenagers. It was a gang of people, not necessarily a gang like Bloods and Crips and all that type of shit, but it's a gang. But they're funny.
You know what's gonna happen next? We're gonna move to Seattle. We're gonna get a nice place on the water. I'm gonna get a gig in a band, and you can hang out all night and party and watch me play.
Party and watch me play. And the band members would be like, yo, is your girlfriend dead or what?
Do you really think we'll make it?
Because she's turning blue.
Of course I do.
Now, this is one thing about about this movie as a kid. I had so much faith in these two as boyfriend and girlfriend as a unit that I felt like they would make it. I had visions in my head of dead ass Julie rocking out, just acting normal while Kurt was playing in a band while they had a place on the water in Seattle.
I can't.
It's crazy, man.
I keep pretending. I mean, I want it to be like it was before, but I don't feel the same. I feel, oh God, I feel so goddamn hungry.
Come back to bed.
Come back to bed. It's basic couple shit.
Dude, being like this. Ow.
What's wrong?
Oh my people. That is one thing the MPAA did not cut out. Oh God, that glass sticking in her shit. Oh, goodness gracious. Now they showed a little bit of it, but there is more of the shot they just showed where she's sticking the glass into her palm, like shoving it into her palm, and it's, oh God, it's fucking nasty. Shout out to the practical effects department in this movie, man. God damn.
I'm sorry, Kurt. I'm sorry. I just get a little confused sometimes.
Yep. Typical girlfriend shit, dead or undead. I just get so confused sometimes, and then she just takes his clothes off and she wants to fuck. Ooh, hot. Glass through the fist. But it's like, how did he not feel the blood dripping onto his arm? It's like, bruh, she doesn't come out of that part of her body. So how do you not know there's a fluid on you?
The license on that car. That's 4-6.
Damn, she gave Kurt that knockout? That nigga sleep and she up like, well, I guess she doesn't get tired. She don't get tired. She's dead. She literally can sleep when she's dead, so she's just you get the idea. Now this sequence, this was what I was saying behind the title sequence. This is Julie inflicting all the pain on herself to get rid of her ooh. Yikes. Nails through the fingers, spikes through the fucking palm. Oh my God, this scene is just cringeworthy. The lip rings are cool, but the Oh God. Putting it, ooh, the chain through the slices in her neck, tying a rock to her fucking, oh my goodness. Oh Lord, oh God. Now, this is one thing about this movie. She is very much inspiring because, you know, you see people out there. Like I said, people, I live in Philly, so I've been on South Street many a times. I don't go anymore because, you know, I'm grown and it's nothing really on South Street for me. Other than to shop, like I don't go to hang out or to, you know, frequent certain spots. But you see people like that all the time on South Street. Piercings and spikes, and that's regular. So safe to say, Return of the Living Dead 3 and how they designed Julie Walker, Melinda Clarke's character, it's trend setting for sure. It is, and it's awesome because she is one of the most badass looking zombies I've ever seen in my life. Probably top 3. Tarman, and it's funny thing is both of them belong to the Return of the Living Dead franchise. Tarman, Julie, and you know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out a ranking eventually. Maybe I'll do a episode on that. Mierda.
We're gonna do this the nice and easy way. What did we do to you? We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything.
Right, squeeze the trigger, ese.
Here we go. She like, oh, we got company?
Oh my God.
She came out to show off. Now, Melinda Clarke said that she thought of herself being a snake during the scene. I think she said that, but ooh, look at these. God damn it. She tore herself up. Nails in the arm, slits in the leg. Spikes in the... Jesus, man. Glass in the face, glass in her tits, and in her shoulders. Jesus, man. And she licked the blood off her lip. I love that shot. She licked the blood off her lip. So he's like, Julie? She like, yeah, baby, it's me. I'm here to save your ass. everyday relationship shit. Living or dead. You know what I mean? She there to save her. She's there to stand by her man. Save him, whatever you want to call it.
You wanna join the party, yes, eh? I like it. I like it very much.
Her movements are just so peculiar, man.
Kinky. Nice touch.
You don't look like you got rabies to me.
You know what? You don't look like you got rabies to me. You look like my kind of bitch.
Look, leave her alone!
Damn.
Tip me. Felipe, I do what you say.
Now, my thing is, what are you going to do? Now, of course, she has jean shorts on, but it's like, how do you know she didn't stick glass in that snatch? But, you know, like, she can't jerk you off. She's got spikes in her hand and glass in her fucking tits and shit. And she's got a spike in her head. Like, what are you going to do with her? Ooh. That's a nice squib. It's a nice squib wound. But what are you gonna do with that girl? Like, you can barely even fucking touch her.
Big Mocha's dead.
Set those! Set those!
She must have killed him quick. There's another shot that the MPAA cut, but we get to see it though. Oof. Now I think the special effects guy actually said that this was inspired by Dead Alive. Remember when the guy, people out there listening, Dead Alive, there was a scene where a guy, his head was separated from his neck, and you know his spine was long as fuck. He's moving around like that. This motherfucker. See, man, that was supposed to be a shot of her literally tearing his lip off of his chin. It was nasty. It was straight up like Day of the Dead type of nasty. Oh. Woo. Melinda Clark described that as a cat scratch. That was nasty.
I can't help it. The hunger.
Get in here! Look, I'm not going anywhere without you.
I got an uncle that is exactly like that. He said, "Oh, not her."
I owe us the zombies.
I love that line.
This isn't gonna hold. She dead, ain't she? Help us.
People, what I'm gonna do for 2 seconds, I'm gonna run up and grab my coffee, and then I'm gonna be right back to you guys. But I kind of don't want to leave y'all now that I'm saying it, because they're, you know, the boarding, the nailing and boarding up scene. Like, I love the scene in movies. Any scene in movies, I could watch it all day. It's one of the reasons why Night of the Living Dead is my favorite, because I can actually watch, I can tolerate boarding and nailing. But
It doesn't hurt.
60 seconds, hopefully less, people. I will be right back to grab my coffee.
Tell me what you want. I'm getting hungry again. Help me, Kurt. Help me. You gotta tie me up, please.
What are you doing?
Tie me up. Don't you see what's happening? Just tie up. I want it back.
They got the door! Oh, shit! Is there any way out of here?
Alana! There's Alana!
Where does it go?
Up to the street!
You're not gonna make me do it in time! Good night.
And I'm back, people. Again, I don't know if that was 60 seconds or not, but I tried. I did try. Again, shout out to Kurt for being a stand-up guy. He's like, we're getting out of here, all of us. And shout out to Riverman for he's carrying Julie right now after Kurt just based him. Now here we go. We get something that's a little reminiscent of the original theme, but we do get a theme here. It's like doom, yep. We get a little theme here while the zombies are, and it's while the zombies are breaking through the boards. I love it. And while it's only 3 of them, you do get that nostalgic Return of the Living Dead / Night of the Living Dead type of scene. Like I said, man, everything comes full circle, which is why this movie is crazy underrated. Oh man. It's like, yo, he couldn't get a handle on her ass. He said, Julie, not him. Yeah, he had to, now see, domestic abuse. See, she was always flip-flopping. She ate that man's brains. She was about to attack Kurt, and he had to bash her over the head with a lead pipe, and then she just automatically snapped back to her senses. She's like, Kurt, help me end this pain. And he's like, what have I done? What have I done? My God, I have sinned. And she does that in the midst of zombies breaking in. Like, Julie should be, now, I'm not gonna, this movie does not need a remake, but if they ever did it, if they ever did this premise again, Julie needs to be killing the shit out of zombies that's trying to kill her boyfriend. You know what I mean? Ugh. I love how she fell so amazingly. I love it.
Kurt! Get away from her! No. Get away from her, son.
This part was rough to watch as a kid. She said, don't leave her.
Kurt. Don't leave me.
And it's like, this is one of the strangest, toughest situations to ever be in. I love this music. And Kurt just kind of like, he kind of folds like he's a kid again.
Colonel told me that you were very helpful during your debriefing.
Just answered a lot of questions, that's all.
When your mother died, the hardest thing I ever did was to let go.
So I just buried myself in this insane job. And because of that, I haven't always been there when you've needed me. Look, son, I thought maybe we could take a couple weeks before Oklahoma City. Just the two of us. Spend some time together.
Just the two of us.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Dad, what's gonna happen to Julie?
I don't know. She's part of some larger project now.
That really is. Now, I'm gonna just say this. Now, Return of the Living Dead 1 is my favorite, but this movie had some of the best acting in the entire Return of the Living Dead franchise. That scene alone between the two, like Kent McCord and the scenes that Kent McCord and J. Trevor Edmund do have are just fucking damn near flawless, man. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say they're damn near flawless. It's awesome. That scene right there, you know, he said when your mother died, the hardest thing I had to do was let go. He's trying to like sympathize with his son, but not really. He's trying to sympathize with him and trying to lay his excuses and his problems onto his son also. And the shit works, man. Like this is why one of the reasons why I will not do a commentary for Return of the Living Dead 4. Maybe a review, but I won't do a commentary for it, man, because it was just such a slap in the face after a classic like this. Yes, people, this is a classic for me. And why it's not in my top 5, I have no idea, but it definitely may be a close 6. Definitely may be a close 6. I think my top 5 zombie movies, I think I ranked them is Night of the Living Dead 68, Dawn of the Dead 78, Return of the Living Dead, Train to Busan, and I think I split the last one between Planet Terror and World War Z. I think I may take World War Z out. I may. But this is definitely a very, very, very close 6. Number 6. I always hated that zoom out because it's like you zoomed out of a room that was small as shit. It was so dramatic. So dramatic. And poor Julie, she's like strapped up.
Riddle, son, aren't you? Believe it or not, you're looking at the weapon system of the future.
The what?
The what? He like, bitch, this is my fucking girlfriend. Ooh. Oh God. Now according to what's his name? Tom Rainone, the special effects guy. This suit that they had, you know, this exoskeleton suit that they had on Basil Wallace, apparently it really is heavy. And shout out to Basil Wallace for being a trooper. Now see, this is another thing that they could have ran with in the next movie. Well, they did, and they did it all wrong. Ooh. But they did it all wrong, weaponizing these zombies. They weaponized the zombies in part 4, but they did it like it's so fucking terrible. I think if I get drunk enough, people, maybe I will do Return of the Living Dead 4 commentary for it, because I do own the movie. Unfortunately, it came with this movie, but
they just keep going.
It's just a mockery of the series. It's a complete disgrace. There you go, Kurt.
What the hell's he doing here?
Julie, it's okay. It's okay.
Get the gun. He definitely groped Sarah Douglas's titties just now. Now, if this would have happened on set today, they would have Sarah Douglas would have hashtagged Me Too. Real rap. And that's not to take it lightly or make a joke of the Me Too movement, people. Just for any sensitive listeners out there, I'm not making fun of it. Oh, she said, I knew you'd never leave me. Love it. Oof. His aim is trash. Still got Santos up in there. Well, his head anyway. I mean, that still counts. Because it's got his brain. Okay, now continuity, schmontinuity. But if I was about to say Tarman, if Riverman busted open the top of that trioxin canister and the gas is hissing out, wouldn't everybody in there turn into zombies or get sick at least? Continuity, schmontinuity. Ugh. These zombies just look pissed. They don't even look. They just look pissed, yo. And I love this part because he shows him the Mardi Gras coin that Riverman gave him, and the fact that these zombies do retain some of what they were. Riverman remembers it. He opens up the door for Kurt and Julie, and he lets him go. I love that scene. Even though the movie ends how it ends, I love the scene. He gives him that coin, and he just pries the door open for him. Kurt just nodded like, yo, good looking out, man. Riverman just looked at him like, listen, man, I don't know what I'm doing. And then Sarah Douglas just kills the shit out of him with this shotgun. Actually, she doesn't kill him, but she blows him to bits. Till he's just a head, a head and hands inside of a exoskeleton. Ooh, the sound alone is great on this movie. You got zombies that way, and you got zombies that way.
Lockdown commencing in 30 seconds. Lockdown commencing in 20 seconds.
You see my son? No, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Now see what happens when you try to be dramatic. We gotta get out. You get them brains eaten, boy. Trying to be all dramatic and win an Oscar. Ooh. That looked like it stings. And you know what I hated about the fact that, what I hated about when Kurt got bit? It's that same piece of shit, fake ass Tarman zombie, that the first zombie we got out of the trioxin barrel that bit his arm. So it's kind of like it was a vendetta against him.
Dad, I can't.
Again, poetry in motion. And now his dad's trying to, this is sad, his dad's trying to get him out and he knows he got bit. There's nothing he can do. I mean, unless he watched Day of the Dead and he can chop his arm off, which would have been easier. Oh God, but when your arm looks like lasagna.
Sorry, Dad. It's too late for me.
No, Kurt.
I'd have been like, listen, Dad, you got a machete? Chop my arm off and we're bringing Julie with us. It's the only way. But the fact that he couldn't let go of his son was, that hurts, man. This is one of, easily, and we're gearing right towards it right now. This is one of the worst and hardest endings of a zombie movie for me to watch. Like, I made excuses for this movie, in my head back in the day because I couldn't come to terms with this ending. I really couldn't. Now, anybody that's not watching with me, he just turned up the fire for the incinerator. Then they join hands. I love the shot of them joining hands. This is...
Where we belong.
Now, when he said where we belong, did he mean heaven or hell? Because it's like y'all both have done some shit in y'all lifetimes. Murder. Oh, man. This ending, man, when I'd say, like I said, I made up excuses in my head. As a kid when I saw this, and I was like, you know, that was a way out. They didn't die, and this, that, and the other. I really made up excuses because I got so attached. Because one thing people about zombie movies for me is the way a zombie movie survives for me and it becomes a classic is when I become attached to the characters. So when something happens to a character, when they turn into zombies or when they die in a horde or where they die, regardless, when they die, it's you know, if I feel it and I sympathize, it's an epic for me. Because I'm all about character development. So I had gotten so attached to Kurt and Julie. I mean, the other characters were great. Nothing away from them. But I got so attached to Kurt and Julie that I really, by the end of this movie, I'm like, no, they're going to be all right, right? No, they're all right. That was, they didn't burn to death. It was a way out. They found a trap door and... Wait, that's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I could do... I could write maybe some like some fan fiction of Return. I could do my version of Return of the Living Dead 4. And actually, the director Brian Yuzna, he actually I did some research and he had a plan for a Return of the Living Dead 4 where those zombies had escaped and they were running amok in LA. Is basically what they said. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll write it. Outline it. I don't know. Pitch it to somebody. I don't know. But however, man, this movie, I did commentary on this for a reason. Not only because I said that I would do it, but I would probably get around to doing it anyway because it is October, is nearing towards Halloween, and this is definitely one of my favorite zombie movies of all time. But and it's you know, cuffing season is approaching, so what better than to be cuffed up by a dead woman? I mean, I don't know what that says about me that I just said that, but you know, if she's dead and she came back to life and she loves you all the same, if anything more, then yeah, that's something to hold on to, people. But I'm gonna stop talking y'all heads off. I've done it for an hour and it's about to be hour and 41 minutes exactly. Just now I waited till the countdown came. But yeah, people, to the reviews, another episode in the can. Shout out to y'all, the listeners, the supporters. Love y'all to death, and which means I will also love y'all to life as long as there are not trioxin barrels involved. But I don't know what I'm going to do next. Y'all will just have to find out. Yours truly, Romero Tudor. I'll see y'all next episode, man.